Hi, welcome. This is a video for the California Real Estate License School.com, where we offer real estate and law enforcement test prep. This video is to talk specifically about the Chicago Police Department Police Officer Exam Test Prep. Um, this test is comprised of two different parts. There's with the 10-minute break in between. The first section, the examination measures various job-related behavioral attributes that indicate how successful you will be as a police officer. You have 35 minutes to complete the 89 items in that section. Section 2 is a little bit longer, 1 hour and 55 minutes to complete 61 items in areas such as deductive reasoning, flexibility of closure, inductive reasoning, information gathering, problem sensitivity, selective attention, verbal comprehension, verbal expression, and visualization.
All right, so this is Miss K. We're talking specifically about Chicago PD entrance exam. So because of COVID, I think we had students that could at the time use PersonView, and there are still some information about PersonView on the screen now. But this thing is basically being phased out. I think the Chicago PD wants now to basically stop all the remote entrance tests and then switch to in-person tests. So this is still developing, so make sure when you are watching this video, then you can contact the Chicago PD itself or Pearson View Testing Center and find out if the online is proctored. Of course, you know how the
Yes.
proctor is. So they usually have via a Zoom and webcam somebody who is monitoring you, making sure that you're not looking on your phone, you're making sure you're not opening a book or you're not asking anybody near you for help. But they released, as you can see, this is on Pearson View's website. So they talk briefly about how the exam is taking place with them. Now, if you can read this for us, because this is an official press release from Chicago PD recently. So basically, what it says, I'll let Miss Kay read this really quick.
The Chicago Police Department has announced it will host in-person police officer exams at all city colleges of Chicago locations on select dates in March. Individuals who are between the ages of 18 and 39 are eligible to take the exam and begin the process of becoming a CPD officer. We are hiring the next generation of police officers who are passionate about serving the people of Chicago, said Deputy Chief of Recruitment and Retention Magdalia Bulnes. We encourage all individuals interested in a career in public service to apply and to take the exam. Those interested in becoming a Chicago police officer can register for those exams in advance online through the CPD website or in person on the exam dates at any exam location.
All right. So basically, as I said, they're trying to um, not accommodate anymore for COVID. That's what's going on. So, again, the who knows when you guys gonna be watching this video, when you're gonna wanna prepare yourself for the Chicago PD entrance exam. But and of course, we recommend you to use our test prep because not only you get all kind of practice tests and flashcards for covering basically all the area of the exam, but also you have video tutorial for the interview. So they'll you'll be able to get some help with the interview portion of that as well. And it's very affordable. It's $39.95. I think is the most affordable and most complete and up to date test prep on the market for the Chicago PD entrance exam, and it's a very complex exam. We have created a test prep for LAPD As you can see on the website, we have for the Florida law enforcement entrance, which is the CJ-BAT, and then the California Appellate B, and also we have a federal program for TSA and CBP, ICE, Border Patrol. But I gotta say, the Chicago Police Department entrance exam is one of the most complex one. It has all these different areas. It's not only a language skill type of exam. It basically tests a little bit your logical reasoning, spatial orientation, and also language skills. So it's a very complex exam. So that's why we recommend you to um, sign up for our test prep. So then you can score the highest possible, because at the end of the day, there are just a lot of people competing for these positions, and you want to be on top of the eligibility list. And that's like one of the number one mistakes a lot of candidates do in law enforcement. They think that if they just get a pass score, then it's good, right?
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah,
good investment to
yeah,
just, prepare yourself a little bit because even things that you do know, just reviewing this information just helps to bring it to the forefront of your mind. So that way, when you see it in the test, you've already reviewed it and stuff. So, you may think, oh, well, I already know these things. But just the fact that you've recently looked at it, answered some questions, it really does help you to recall that information when you're taking the test and when you're under the pressure of time.
yeah. And then also touch a little bit on the fact that it's competitive. I mean, you
Hmm.
have to be scoring the highest. It's like you can't.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
higher you score, the higher chance you have to get in. If you go and wing it, you may get a passing score, but if you're at the bottom of the list, you may not make it into that class.
yeah,
So you just want to make sure that you are doing the best that you can in order to get your best chance possible.
yeah. So right now, as far as like physical test and um, I would say overall, they're trying to bring the bar a little bit lower so they can hire more. If you look up some of these articles that were released about Chicago police hiring, you'll see that well, last year in 2021, they had about 3,789 people who took the exam, and a lot of them are minorities, and for some reason they realize that depending on your background, they noticed that a huge amount of candidates would drop at certain point of the hiring process. So you want to also, as I said, with our test, but you're also gonna be getting tips and tricks regarding the interview section, interview portion of the hiring, and also the written test, which is a multiple choice test that we explained you already. But if we read some of these articles, you can see that this is on March 22, 2022, and it says that the Chicago Police Department lowered its hiring standards amid staffing shortage that led to a spike in applicants. So you will have more people competing. Okay, so the fact that you have a lot of people applying, and you can see that the requirement now for the new recruit is a GED or a high school diploma, because of the staffing shortage. Chicago Police Department is expanding, and they need more new officers. So and they're encouraging people that are even close to 40 years old to apply, because they estimate, they think that even if you are at that age, you still can bring your life experience and contribute to the police department. So um, yeah, so the more people are applying, guess what? The longer is that eligibility list, and what
Yeah,
happens?
it lowers your
Yeah,
chances if,
yeah,
if you don't do well on the test. So you just want to make sure you do all that you can, take all the necessary precautions, and really prepare yourself with our
test
test
prep.
prep
Yeah,
and everything. Our program can really just help you just to get that edge over others, so that you do rank very high on that list.
All right, so this was a quick presentation from the California Real Estate License School.com. We have been in business since 2007, and of course we started with real estate test prep, and then quickly we have basically started to create test preparation material for law enforcement, for California, for Florida, for federal law enforcement, and we also have for Chicago PD. It's very affordable, and we keep our test prep up to date. So these materials are constantly being updated, and we put that on the first page on the website to make sure that you get the most up-to-date version of the test prep, because a lot of people use books, from Amazon and things that are
But those can be like a
yeah,
few years old, so that the information is not the latest.
yeah,
And we do take care to
yeah,
review tests as there are changes, and we update our test materials on a regular basis.
accordingly to
Yes.
the new version of the exam, because a lot of books and either are ebooks or books that are you physically like paperback you can buy from Amazon. These editors, they're really tricky. They just put like a new version, they put like new title, new cover picture, but at the end of the day the content is always
Yeah, they don't
yeah,
really update the content. They just
yeah,
kind of shuffle around the chapters, shuffle
yeah,
around the pictures, and then it's a new version.
yeah,
So, this, you know, one advantage of having the online version
yeah,
is that we are able to update it
yeah,
in real time. So
yeah,
as things are being changed on the assessments, we are updating as well, so that we make sure you have the best test prep available to you.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for the algorithm, and if you have any question, just leave a comment. Thank you and have a great day.